Hey, it's Clay, and this will be a video chart on Ethereum. We will take a look at the 4-hour time frame. Real quick, what do I mean by 4-hour in case maybe you're new to charts? Instead of each one of these candlesticks here representing 1 day's worth of price action, which is what you would normally see, each one represents 4 hours. So all this here may look like a few weeks worth of time. It's actually just the past few days broken down into 4-hour time slices. I like to do this time frame and does a good job of telling the quote-unquote story of the price, and then makes mapping out levels of support and resistance a bit easier to see. Been a while since the last time I did Ethereum, but want to get things updated here as we head into the weekend. On that note, friendly reminder, cryptos are open 24/7. So if you're watching this video sometime Sunday, then yeah, the chart could look very much different to you. But my goal here from a presentation viewpoint is to keep this video relevant for as long as possible. And I'm going to accomplish that by talking about more so general levels and then walking you through some questions. And based on how you answer those questions, that'll dictate the current status of the chart. Now, the big thing here that immediately stands out is this versus Bitcoin. As of the recording of this, Bitcoin is getting pushed down quite a bit, but Ethereum for the most part is doing a great job of holding up and holding strong. And that's where this first area comes into play, which is what I would call the ideal level of support, and will be the first question that you ask yourself, and that is in regards to 148. So let's just say you're watching this on Sunday. Question number one to ask yourself is nothing complicated, but just simply, where is the price at relative to 148, which again is that green line down there. If you are answering the question that the price is up above that level, then the chart's about as healthy as it gets. Sure, that may imply that there's been a little bit more of a minor pullback, but so let's say the price, when you're watching it Sunday, and the price is literally right down at that level, that still implies, though, that the price has the opportunity to still work its way upwards, and after working its way upwards, when you take a step back and look at things from the big picture, you'd have lows there, you'd have lows there, you'd have these lows down there. If you envision each one of those as stair steps, well, hey, now you have stair steps progressing in the upwards direction. And assuming you are bullish, that's what you want to see. You just want to see a gradual progression of the price in the upwards direction. Or in my mind, I just like to picture these as stair steps. So as long as the bulls can continue to construct stair steps in the upwards direction, that's what you want to see. Now, if you are answering the question on Sunday that, well, when I'm watching it right now, the price is actually down below 148, that does not mean the chart is necessarily broken or anything like that. But that does mean that you'd want to kind of just double check to make sure things haven't spun out of control. How am I defining spun out of control? Well, that's where 132 comes into play. I highly doubt this would be the case, but if for some reason you're watching this and all of a sudden the price is down below 132, at that point something's wrong. Something is no longer there's just something shady going on, and the chart's having some issues. Again, I highly doubt that's the case because as of right now the price isn't even close to really testing 148. But like I said, if the price is below 148, just make sure nothing has spun out of control. And like I said, I'm quantifying spun out of control as anything below 132. As far as areas of resistance are concerned, keep an eye on that trend line right there. We'll change this to red to represent resistance. That'll be the level to watch. So in other words, basically 160-ish. If you're watching this and the price is up above 160, that implies that there's been a breakout, and a breakout's underway, which is definitely a bullish sign. So use these general levels, walk yourself through those questions, and that'll keep this video relevant for as long as possible. One of the biggest questions that I get is, hey Clay, how do you find the stocks that you trade? So what I've done is put together a free resource guide where I talk about the tools that I use to locate stocks that I find interesting and think may have potential. So if that sounds like something that could add value to you as a trader, then click on the image that is up on the screen right now and I will email you the guide. The guide itself is very short and to the point, and best part, it's completely free. Thanks for watching the video. Let me know if you have any questions.